Have you ever felt like you're drowning in commitments, spread so thin that you hardly recognize yourself? Many of us are quick to say yes, out of habit, fear of missing out, or simply the desire to please others. Yet, learning to say no might be one of the most powerful tools you can develop, one that can lead to a deeper, more fulfilling life. Saying no isn't easy. It can feel uncomfortable, even confrontational. We worry about hurting others or about being seen as selfish. But what if, by constantly saying yes, we're losing parts of ourselves? By always agreeing to every request, are we giving others control over our lives and sacrificing our own happiness? Studies show that the inability to say no can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even burnout. According to research published in the Journal of Consumer Research *, people who struggle to say no often experience emotional exhaustion and resentment. They find themselves overwhelmed by a life that's filled with commitments they never wanted in the first place. On the other hand, psychologists have found that learning to set boundaries and say no can significantly boost mental health. Setting boundaries protects our time, energy, and emotional resources, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. By saying no to what doesn't align with our goals and values, we create space for personal growth, creativity, and meaningful relationships. But this isn't just about science, it's also a matter of philosophy. Think about it. If we constantly say yes, who are we truly living for? Are we making choices based on our own desires, or are we letting others dictate the course of our lives? Imagine a life where every decision you make aligns with your core values. Imagine the power of choosing only those commitments that genuinely fulfill you. When we choose to say no, we're not rejecting others. Instead, we're affirming our own priorities, giving ourselves permission to live authentically. Is it possible that learning to say no is, in fact, a profound act of self-respect? Many people who start practicing the power of no describe a sense of freedom. Suddenly, they're no longer shackled by obligations they didn't choose. Instead, they have time to pursue passions, build deeper relationships, and invest in their well-being. Saying no doesn't mean we're uncaring or unkind. It means we respect ourselves enough to set limits. We honor our own needs and, paradoxically, become more capable of showing up fully for the commitments we do choose. By saying no to the things that don't serve us, we gain the freedom to say yes to a life we truly love. So, the next time you're asked for a favor or to join a project, pause. Ask yourself, does this align with my goals and values? Will it bring me closer to the life I envision? Learning to say no might be uncomfortable at first, but it could be the most empowering decision you ever make. After all, if you don't protect your time and energy, who will?